Before I get on this live stream, it's you just realize the quickening is real. The quickening is real. Yeah, I'm preparing for this live stream, and I think I have plenty of time. And then I look at the time. I said, "Where did the time go?" And maybe you're experiencing this. I mean, so we did have this very powerful X 3.3 class solar flare. It's like we're in different timelines all at once. I'm like, where did the time go so quickly? But this is a very powerful time period where the children of God are awakening. You are awakening to what lies within you. The Christ consciousness is awakening in the now moment. When you see these extreme solar activities, it is connected to human consciousness, and we're watching and witnessing and living through a massive shift for humanity. And we're going to discuss feeling and being in a pressure cooker. Sometimes it's not just the actual feelings, but certain situations will pop up that are according to your everyday life journey at this time. You are being refined in the Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing, light warriors. So you might be feeling a lot of the things that we're going to discuss today. Overall, this is a total frequency shift, and you are stumbling across this message today, and you know your leadership and the vibe of being a leader, and you simply cannot live like a mouse anymore. You need to stand up as the strong and powerful and beautiful lion that you are. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the Ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. We just had a powerful X 3.3 class solar flare from sunspot AR3869. And a lot of you have been on this journey, and you know that we're in the days of the great solar flash, and you've seen how much activity we have had in what's called solar cycle 25. And space.com reports and says we could expect even more eruptions from this sunspot region in the coming days. Buckle up, light warriors. Get ready. And I'll share what I do on my journey during this time period. And you're going to be called to do certain things, like you might be called to hydrate a little extra. Every day is different, and that's really the main point of where I'm taking our community, expanding consciousness for others. It's about balance and alignment. Sometimes you might see me on here. I'm drinking coffee today, extra hydration. I'm just drinking water today, and you might have felt like your heart is like racing. You're feeling like extra heart palpitation. Are you feeling your heart maybe racing a little extra in the past 24 hours? You could hit the hearts in the chat if that resonates with you. So, you are going through, and I've been going through these extreme highs and lows. Certain time periods throughout the day, all of a sudden you have tons of energy. You feel like I gotta go outside. That's what I really feel. Like when the sun is out, like I'm seeing the sun is blazing today. I say, I got to get outside. I got to get outside now. Get out of the basement. Yeah, get out of the basement. Come on outside. Put your bare feet on the ground. It's so powerful to ground. So you might be feeling that as well. All of a sudden, your heart is maybe it's picking up a little extra. Some days you got to make a little nappy poo. I shared this last week. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You can improve your life in all three phases, and you go to that first playlist and check that out. So there was a time period I had to sleep, I was like the middle of the day. I'm like, I'm done, and I'm just like sleeping. I slept for like an hour in the middle of the day. Can't move, can't do much, and then you could feel like right now I feel like I do have a bunch of energy. You could experience glitches in time. You are perceiving the time, and you can't have other people tell you. You have to know it yourself, and what 15 minutes. I said, how did 15 minutes go by so fast? You know what 15 minutes is, and then all of a sudden it's like it's go. Wait, what? How did that happen? So, you know, you're seeing these changes in time where you might go through a burst where the time is speeding up. That's why we have to think differently. And as Tesla said, when we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, now we're starting to understand the glitches, the experiences that we're having. So this is overall an expansion of consciousness as the solar activity is connected to human brain waves. And you feel like a pressure cooker, you feel a lot of maybe discomfort. It's not an easy journey. It's not only just the quote-unquote ascension symptoms, it's about the mind. So important, you know, and you know, you might be a person that's, you know, sharing and raising awareness, mental health awareness, the mental health of our people. You know, and I've been talking about organisms and how members of the same species, they usually cooperate instead of attacking each other. I see this a lot, especially it's a demented mindset actually, and you could see like, and Nikola Tesla spoke about, he saw this time period coming, you know, where women are attacking men and not getting on the same page, and there's jealousy and there's competition. There's supposed to be cooperation, makes it happen. Sesame Street taught us this. Hit the like button if that resonates, right? Cooperation in the comment section. So it's disheartening, this time period, because you're becoming more conscious and aware. Look at the behaviors of people, and then you're sitting there. You might be sitting out on the beach, you might be sitting up on the mountain. We all have different places that we resonate in nature, and you're saying, I'm like the only one. And you feel alone. It's one of a frequency, but it's for a reason. There's a sorting that's happening, a sorting of the wheat and the tares. And when the frequency shifts, once you're on that authentic frequency, once you're living in truth, you can't deal with the nonsense. There's a lot of disconnect. So it's like, you know, I say this a lot. It's like, you know, I just want to take a break. Just want to have a little fun. Get back to the basics. Get back to, you know, actual natural, the natural order, the natural waves. It's so robotic. Life has become so robotic. That's anti-Christ. Christ is truth. Anti-Christ, the opposite. And you're seeing this in the world. Are people acting robotic? Because, so what does this mean in science? They're running off of subconscious programs. Okay, they got the they told me on the TV, I have to act this way. I have to behave this way. This is the thing that they tell us on social media. The click at the water cooler told me how to live this way. My family members told me, and they're not actually living a life of authenticity. And this is across the board in the world. And now you are awakened. You are awakened to a higher version. You're starting to see the truth. You can't fit in anymore. You can't do it anymore. You can't tolerate it anymore. So you might find yourself alone for a period of time. And then you start understanding the value of your energy and time. And if people aren't making you feel good and they want to debate you, they want to drain your energy, this and that, and the double standards, then you say, you know what? I'm just going to chill out with God. I'm going to focus all of my energy building, teaching, and leading. I don't waste my time. I don't waste time. You get all this, all that. You know what? I'm going to move forward with my life. And that's what a lot of people have done over the past few years. The chat is blowing up with the Holy Spirit fire. Hit the flames if this live stream is on fire right now. But this is the solar energy. It's helping us embody. You are living your life. I talked about soul retrieval. Please go over to the channel page. You see that. We've been going on soul retrieval this year. Your true soul essence is going to come out. I said it over and over again this year. God reveals the truth of you that's out there. And some people love that. They say, yeah, God is revealing the truth of me, finally. And some people, they might be looking a little shaky. But it's about your truth. It's about your light. It's about your everyday life. That's got a good ring to it, right? No, but that's what it's about. It's about everyday life people living in their truth. It's such a powerful thing. By living in your truth, you allow others to live in their, hey, this guy's doing it, I could do it too. This girl's doing it, I could do it too. And then all of a sudden, what we're creating is a positive feedback loop. A positive feedback loop for the children of God, the people that are connected to Source. Don't be disconnected from Source. Be connected to Source. Be connected to God. And be connected to yourself. Some people are numb. Some people don't know thyself. You got to know thyself right now. And so when you know thyself, that's where the leadership role comes into place. Leaders lead. In order for the true leaders that are rising, you see them right now. You know what's happening. And then you have spirit of confusion. Oh, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. People like that can't lead. They can't lead. Leaders lead. You have to lead yourself before you could lead anyone else. It's the truth. You got to learn, and that's what I do here on this channel. I teach you how to lead in your own life in 3 phases, not 1 phase. A lot of people out there are disconnected at this time. Find ways. Okay, so sometimes I say, I just want to take a break. I want to have some fun. I want to feel good. Don't you want to feel good? Don't you want to have fun? It's one of the famous videos on this channel page. Don't you want to have fun? Live your day, and if people don't want to have fun, if they're going to complain, you got to go, and you got to go now. Hit the like button if that resonates. So you are going to have to, so when these solar flares come in, as we could see, as they said, we can expect more eruptions to come in this region in the upcoming days. So this is a relevant message for people. Find ways to feel good. Find ways to anchor in your energy, even if you have to do it alone. Grounding, is so important at this time. I go to the beach literally every single day. That is my anchor. I anchor myself to the earth. I have to find ways because I'm just like all of you. There's a demented society right now. There's all these, it's such a very difficult path to navigate at this time. You're going to have to find love in yourself, in God. And you're seeing that something has happened in the world in the past few years. And this is all being sorted out. And these solar flares are going into each and every one of us and bringing out the best in us. So you might have to ground, find hobbies. I have hobbies, that I do. I have a little game that I play. Sometimes I get collect the superhero cards, my little hobby that I do to just take a break. Give me a break. Sometimes I say, I just want to have a break. Get a break from this. Because in spiritual warfare, it could be very draining. Remember, the devil will try to wear out the saints, and the children of God are rising right now. I know you're tired, kid. I know you're tired, kid, but you got to get up and you got to move forward. Please share this video today so that our royal family can get it and know it. Live it. I know you're tired. We're all tired. But we have to keep going. And the only love that you could count on is the love that you have for yourself and the love that you get from Almighty God. And everyone else, forget it. Move forward. Find ways. You ground, hydration, okay? Studying. Every day I'm studying. And keep building the catalog. I have so many ideas. I could see, and we be sharing about this. It's like all the ships there's like a clog, and the message has to go out, and the message has to go out now. But I know it's not the right timing, so I'm building the catalog of things. It's still work, even though it's not actually out here. So Nikola Tesla, he wrote certain things down. He had it in his mind, put it down, and then brought the inventions into this world. So whatever it is you're doing, right? You take the idea, start building the catalog of ideas at this time. And now you're building the catalog of ideas. You're still getting, because it has to be done. And that's the order of operation. So it's all about getting something done. Okay? We're building a beautiful building. We talked about this. Sometimes you have to disappear. You have to go beneath the earth. You not only have to hit the floor, you got to go beneath the earth, and people don't see you. They say, where'd she go? Where did he go? He's busy building the foundation underneath the earth, and then you build a beautiful building. But then you're getting frustrated, and you say, I can't start building right now. There's no one here to help me. But what you need to do is you're the architect, and you have to start drawing up the plans. So that's the things that you're working on. You got to find what you, any aspect of your life, you can move forward with it. And it moving forward looks different in different ways, if that makes sense. It looks different, but you're still moving forward. Okay? So we all, and that's really the energy that's coming in from this X solar flare. You're feeling more truth, more, like I see it all the time. I see people say one thing and then they act totally, I said it's unbelievable. So you can be feeling this at a very deep level. You could feel totally alone. That's okay, because Ascension is for the few. What does that mean, Uncle Mike? Well, you know, as Ronnie Coleman used to say, everyone want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift no heavy-ass weights. Well, everyone wants to ascend, every unicorns and rainbows and manifest and this and that, but they don't actually want to put the work in. They don't want to do it on a daily basis. To do this, to make it through, to survive the solar flash and thrive the solar flash, you have to, there's a navigational tool that you need to do. Inner guidance GPS. You better tune in now. I did a little short video on that, right? Some of you have seen that video. Inner guidance GPS. You better tune in now. It doesn't change. You got to have your inner guidance GPS, and you're navigating this time period, okay? I'm pulling up the other device because we glitched the live stream again. Please hit the like button if you're there. You smash that. Give a little smashy smash to the like. I appreciate that. I like to see who's in the chat. But this is where we are. Look at that beautiful 444. Hit the 444 if you're there. Beautiful. You got to get the numbers. You got to get the look for the signs. Look for the codes. You know, because there is a signal that's coming to you. And even though in the natural world, in this matrix, in the natural world, they call it, right? You might not see the physical evidence. The energy is there, and it might manifest into the physical at a later time. So the work has already been done. It will always be. The work has already been done, but that actual physical manifestation comes in on a delay. It's a little bit of a delay. So keep that in mind as you are moving forward, and know that there is a very powerful frequency shift. So as you feel like you're in a pressure cooker, like you're so big, right? You're so ginormous, and you're fitting in this this little human body, if you will. You're feeling it. Like sometimes, like I'll be in a location and like I feel like I'm suffocating. You know, and it's like, I need more space. So you could go through those time periods where you feel like that. You could go through time periods where I always share there's a time for this and a time for that, like my Nana taught me when I was a boy. You really have to focus on that. There's a time for this and a time for that. And it's a time to be focused like a laser beam with pinpoint accuracy at this time. It's not an easy feeling to feel the discomfort, but that's the Heinrich metamorphosis. We are changing into that beautiful butterfly. You can hit the butterflies in the chat. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for everyone that is doing all the things to support this video and all the other ones. But know that it's not going to stop. I've shared this many times. We always have new people on the channel. It's not going to say, oh, okay, we're going to shut down the solar flares now. It's not going to stop. It's already seen that there's going to be more. So we want to put our best foot forward We want to put our best foot, and we want to actually learn how to navigate more efficiently. It's about efficiency at this time because you're going to have to go through it, going through it. We're going through it at this time. You can't go around it. You're going to have to go through it. You're going to have to go through the solar storm, if you will. You have to go through the storm. I believe the buffalo, they actually go into the storm so they could get out of it quicker. Assist it along, right? Observe the animals, observe nature, and you'll have a deeper understanding of the changes. Go into the storm. Be like that buffalo and go right into that storm. Go right into it. So it's a rough time period. And I could see these things, right? We're always finding ways to overcome. It's just the energies, right? Like I could see there's a lot less people on at this time. It's the frequency that we're in. We could overcome these things. There's a time for this and a time for that. But all that we are in control of is showing up every day. That's all you have to do. You want this true ascension? Show up every day. Show up every day. And if you're just improving by 1% over a period of time, you will change. I made great changes. It took me a year to make some of these changes. It didn't happen overnight. A lot of things, people expect, oh, it's going to happen overnight. And it can't happen overnight. And you can't ascend overnight. And Dolores Cannon spoke about this too. It has to be done in intervals. It's too much for the human body to take in all at once. And the other thing I wanted to say, I'll be slicing them up later and putting them in the oven. A lot of times when these energies come in from the solar flares, I find myself eating a lot of potatoes. So I get my potatoes, I get my grass-fed beef, I get my sea salt, my Himalayan salt. These are the things that help ground at this time, at least on my journey. I still do the intermittent fasting, right? So that is waiting for me at the end of the day. So, and if you've never fasted before, maybe during this time period, you're called to fast. And I'll be laying out, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to be laying out in the upcoming weeks how I go about my eating habits. I don't like to call it a diet. It's a way of life. You have to change. The way of life has changed on Earth. Do you know life has changed? Do you know it? Have you seen it? So our way of life has to change. And I'm here to share that with all of you. And all we can do is be a lighthouse at this time. There's no book out there right now, how to survive the great solar flash. We're all learning on the fly. So I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. I hope this energy update is helpful for all of you. If you missed any of this week's videos, please head over to the channel page, go to the first playlist, and you'll be caught up to date. We have Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. The links are in the description. Okay, I'm grateful for all of your support in any way as you share these videos. Comment down below, are you feeling intense right now from this X-class flare? And we could see that there is going to be more to come. It's always like this, more to come. You're like, oh, I think we made it. And oh, but wait, there's more. That's what it is like. Isn't that right? Hit the like button if that resonates with you. It's like you think you've done it all. You think you're finished. And then you get, but wait, there's more. And here it comes. So that's the time period that we're in. So I love each and every one of you. Please take the time to share this video today. I'm so grateful for that. I love you all. And listen to your body. Listen to yourself. Stay hydrated. Get out in nature. And it's overall, it's about your consciousness. right? And if the thoughts come in, stop everything, write it down, build the catalog. All right, I know it's really dense right now, but eventually it will be a time period, and then then you can move forward. Blazing fast with laser pinpoint accuracy. I'm the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Love you all. Bye for now.